Hi, this is Rose from Jewelry Designs by Rose. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Thank you to all of my subscribers. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. Today I'm going to show how to make a beautiful 4th of July necklace. I am trying to make some quick jewelry projects. I'm selling at the Alameda County, not county, but the Alameda Art Fair in Alameda. It's on July 3rd, which is this Sunday, from 11 to 2. And so I just basically wanted to make some cute 4th of July items before the show. I've been working very hard the last 2 weeks to price everything and tag everything, get everything organized, put all my earrings on, earring cards, and just get everything really nice and neat. And so now today I'm only a couple days away, and I've been trying to make a few different items to sell this weekend. And I realized, the 4th of July is on Monday. It would be nice to have a couple more items to sell that kind of have that theme. So that's what I'm going to show you right now. I have this really pretty blue color kyanite, and I also have these really cute red stars. And so I thought it would be nice to try to make something with this. And so I was thinking maybe a long necklace of some kind. And then I also have these white stone beads. I don't know why I can't think of the name of it. It's what they have, the kind of the grayish stripe inside of them. I'm sure you guys are going, I know what it is. Tell me in the comments, because I'm on a blank. They often dye these blue to look like a turquoise blue, so because they dye really easily. So I guess I'm going to start with maybe, I'll probably have something hanging down. I like to have things that are kind of hanging down. But I think I'm going to do this blue-white, blue and white theme, and then maybe a star after that. That's kind of plain. I want something that's going to be like, really pretty and maybe like give this wow factor. So I've got to think of something that's going to put a little bit more emphasis on these things. I think I like this silver. This is a Czech glass bead, so maybe it's finely faceted or faceted. And I kind of think that makes the star just pop a little bit more. So I'm kind of liking that. And I think that's really kind of cute. So I'm going to keep adding on to this and then maybe see if I could come up with something else to add to it. So I'm grabbing a couple more stars here so that I can work with those. Looks like I have a couple of lighter ones and a couple of really darker ones. Some that kind of look orange. I'm just going to pour all these in here. I'm going to try to get all the red ones, just because I'm going for that red, white, and blue type of a theme. Again, I think I'm going to use the silver Czech glass beads. So I'm just going to put a bunch of those right in this little pocket here. And I'm going to put one on each side of the star. That's really cute. Kind of gives it, I don't know, kind of a, I don't know what they call that, a nice looking pattern. I think that is really cute. So I'm going to go with that. I'm just going to keep adding these kyanite beads and the white beads. This one's got kind of a funny shape, almost looks like a cone. Okay. I'm gonna move this over just a little bit. I hope everybody's gonna have a nice weekend, and if you get away, you can have a chance to relax and enjoy the holiday, enjoy the 3-day weekend. Maybe some of you out there are taking a 4-day weekend out there, which is awesome. I took today off as well. Today is July 1st because I needed to get some of, like I said, some of the jewelry ready to go for the show. And I actually made a way to hang my earrings up. What I did was I had bought these 2 picture frames, and they're kind of a larger size picture frame. I bought them at a discount store, like I forget, like kind of like a Goodwill, but it's not Goodwill, it's a thrift store basically, I think is what it is. And they're really old, and they were wood, and you know, they have the glass and everything. So what I basically did was I took the glass out and I painted the frames kind of this bisque ivory color. It's a really pretty color. And then I put a mesh. It's kind of like a natural mesh, like cloth. Pretty nice, like a tan, maybe a light tan color. I put that, you know, down, kind of stapled it together, and then you could just hang earrings from it. And I also got an old cork board, kind of like one of those old-fashioned ones that I don't know where I got it, or if I bought it sometime a long time ago or what, but I had it. So I took that, and I had this kind of handmade paper that I bought a long time ago from one of these shows they have. It's kind of like a flea market, but it's a really cool one. It's not like a flea market where you buy a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. You know, they're like artists flea type of market in San Francisco. And it was really super cool. Had these cool kind of reddish tones to it. So what I did was I painted the outer wood parts, kind of was like a tan color. I painted it kind of a reddish color, and it all kind of went well together. So then I just got some twine and hammered some twine across so that I could hang my my earrings from cards on that. So it looks really super cool, and I've got to figure out how I'm going to hang it from the pop-up tent that I have. Oops, I just dropped a silver check glass bead. I'll grab that later. So luckily my husband's going to help me. I've got some hooks, S-hooks, and I've got some chain to hang it with. I just hope it works, because we're not going to test it. I wanted to test it, but my husband is in a band, and he's playing tomorrow at 4 o'clock, and he wants to rest, which is totally understandable. So I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, keep adding these kyanite beads. And after I do that, I will start stringing it. It's going to look cute. I think this is a really cute one. Just don't know if I should go all the way around or if I should add a chain. I think I'm going to add a chain on the top. That way I can use half of my kyanite beads and save half of them. But I think this is a really cute pattern. It's simple and easy, but cute. You know, because it's got the red, white, and blue pattern. So I think this is really going to work. Let me know what you think in the comments if you like it or if it looks too plain. Like I said, I'm just trying to get some red, white, and blue since it's the day before 4th of July, the show that I'm going to do. This is too dark. I need a red star. But I think these silver ones are really going to make the stars pop. Something about silver, I think that kind of puts a pizzazz on any kind of gemstone I really like. So again, I hope you guys are gonna have a great weekend, nice long weekend with the holiday. Get to have some fun. I definitely know I need fun. My husband brought home some wine for me, so that was really nice. I guess I was being kind of cranky earlier. So he bought me some wine. I guess I have to be cranky more and then I can get more wine. That's too funny. Anyhow, so these are Czech Stars, and I don't know if I have any of these for sale on my website, but like I said in one of my previous, I am going to start selling beads on my website. So do look for, right now I've got mostly Czech glass beads. I've got some cute blue ones like this, twists, and I've got the regular Czech glass type of beads that people like, the rondelles and the, ooh, and I've also got some like this, these blue ones. They've got like a turquoise blue. They're the bumpy kind. And these are going to make really cute like earrings. I might make some 4th of July earrings with these because they're such a pretty color. And earlier today I was making some other cute items that I think you might like. I'm going to show you a pair of earrings that I made earlier. I have these shell beads that I'm going to sell on my website. If for some reason you don't see them there and you're watching this video, they're double-sided. You can see how these are. I think these are from the Philippines, and they're pretty long. So let me see, they're about an inch, a little over an inch long. So if you like long earrings, I think they're super, super cute. And I put an apatite stone, and they're just gorgeous. Those are going to hang really well. So I'm selling these on my website for $3. Like I said, I haven't posted all of my beads yet, but these are definitely one. If you want it, just tell me drop shell beads is what you want. And in the comments. And I will definitely contact you. And let me know how many you want. They're $3, like I said, $3 each, which I'm not charging too much for them considering what I paid for them. But I have some other cool shell beads as well. So I think what I'm gonna do, I need to put a white one there. I think I'm gonna go to like 14. Let's see. 3.5 is 2 stars. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I need to push this one up a little bit more, I think. Okay. Oh, and I need the silver beads on this side. I think that once I put this together, it's going to look really super cute. Okay. If I go to 14 approximately, then I think that will be long enough. And then maybe I can add chain. I'm going to put a silver probably bead on that. I think that looks cute. And I'll use a silver chain around the rest. And then on this one here, trying to figure out. I might just put this. I don't know if I want to put a bottom one or not, but and then maybe a chain, or maybe I'll put like 2 chains on the top of this and have it hanging just. My video just stopped for some reason. I don't know why. That was weird. Okay, so I was talking about the variants of COVID. So yeah, you know, it's hard to wear those stupid masks. I know. I always, you know, think, oh, I'm just gonna go without this one time. I think actually I wanted this to be the other way, but I guess I can switch sides. I'll just do the reverse so I don't have to start all over. So yeah, I know it's difficult. I don't like wearing it if I don't have to. I try only to wear it like if I'm in a confined space with people or in my car with people that I'm not usually with. But yeah. So just protect yourself out there. Use a lot of hand sanitizer. You know, do whatever, you know, you think is best to help minimize your exposure, because I do know people are still getting it. I know that a friend of mine that's in Charlotte, North Carolina, she just got COVID recently, and she's actually has symptoms. She's got like the flu, coughing, sick. Her son has it too, who's younger, and so she's stuck in bed for at least, you know, until she gets better, a week, and then she has to stay home a week after that. And they're all back in the office. So where I'm at, they're just not going back to the office. So I go in and there's nobody there, which is okay, because then I don't have to wear a mask if nobody's there. This blue one is kind of a dull blue. I'm going to switch it out for a bluer kyanite. This one's really a little bit prettier. And so I go in the office 2 to 3 times a week, and I'm close by, so it's not a lot of gas. The gas is so expensive. Oh my gosh. How are you guys doing on this gas thing? I think I'm going to put a couple silvers in the middle, which will be between this middle one I'm going to do. Just going to keep going. And I won't close it until I put that center hanging one that I'm going to put on there. I'm in California, so the gas, I can't believe my husband says, well, the price of gas is going down. It's $6.19. I'm like, that's not down. That's terrible. I'm like, if it goes down, that means it's going to go down. Like back to $4 or something like that. I just can't believe that it's so expensive. It's like I don't want to drive anywhere. It costs too much money. And then food and everything else is really expensive. And so we're really just hoping that one day we could move out of here. I know a lot of people already have. You know, they can't afford to live here. It's just so expensive. Oh, it's terrible. Anyways, I know a lot of people who are allowed to work in other states. That's weird. It keeps telling me a maximum recording time. I don't know why. It's giving me 5 minutes of recording time I don't know why it's doing that. That's so weird. Okay, so I'm just going to keep going. And as fast as I can. Are you guys all working from home right now? Let me know in the comments. My website, by the way, is jewelrydesignsbyrose.com. I do have jewelry for sale on there, and then at the bottom I do have beads for sale. So, you know, I don't have that much of my jewelry that I make yet. I wanted to do these videos, and I like to make jewelry, and trying to find the time to do everything else. It's just really difficult working full time besides making my jewelry. But I'm hoping that this show that I'm going to be at this weekend is going to help me out a little bit with money. My husband's business is slow. He works for his stepdad, so anywho, it's kind of late. It's Friday night, and I should have had some wine. I stayed up last night too late, but I did sleep in today, which is nice. I get so excited when I start coming up with ideas. Alright, I'm going to put this higher. Sorry for the camera movement. I'll fix it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some chain. So I think I'm going to use some silver chain. This is kind of a really pretty dainty chain. It is sterling silver. I like this really pretty pattern. Very cute. This is kind of bulky more, so kind of thinking of maybe I should do a thicker chain. Let me see what I have. I was just looking at some other chains that I have. Yep. These are silver plated. I like this one's much thicker, much bigger. And I have this one. I think I like the other one better. So I had made these into bracelet or necklaces, but they're plain and people want more artsy stuff. So I'm gonna, instead of having them as necklaces for sale, I'm gonna take them apart and use them as just kind of components to my necklaces. And hopefully they like it. Okay. So somewhere on this chain is, here we go. Is that it? No. It's just a simple length, so you can't even tell because you could put it over your head. We just connected it with a jump ring. Alrighty then, I'll just have to cut it off. Okay, so I took half of it out because I don't like the stars going that way, so I'm just going to tie this side in and redo the other side. So here's the end, and go There's the end of the chain that I'm going to use. So I've got the crimp bead. I'm going to put the wire through. Pull that together. And I'm going to make sure there's enough space so that I can easily put the crimp cover on. So I'm using my crimping tool, squeezing that down till it makes that V. And then I'm going to turn it a quarter of a turn so I can close that little V in the second part of the pliers, the second divot. And then that closes it up really nice and tight. So now I'm going to cut off this extra wire with the flush cutters. And I just slide it down between the two and snip it right off. And if put your hand over it when you clip it so that it doesn't go flying in your face, or hold it kind of away from you if you're not wearing glasses. I wear glasses, so my eyes are protected. They do sell protective eyeglasses that you can wear all the time. They're clear. I do have some of those when I use more of a like a wire or something that I know could be more dangerous and affect my eyes. Always want to protect your eyes. They're very important. Okay, so now I'm going to put the crimp cover on, and this particular one wants to be difficult with me for some reason. Okay. Doesn't like me. See if I close it a little bit, if it will help. Want to make sure it goes on. That's better. Correctly. Otherwise it'll look funny. Okay, so just giving it a light pressure. These are sterling silver crimp covers, so it's really easy. They close really easy. And I'm just going to put a little bit of pressure on the top to make sure that they're round and completely closed. Very gently. If I don't, it'll get smashed. Okay, that's good. Okay, so now it's about 7. So I know the other side is going to be about 7. I'm just going to cut off the wire. I want to make sure they're this direction. They were the wrong direction. Oops, put that back. So I want to make sure I have plenty of room, plenty of wire. Okay, so now that's off of the roll. And then I'm going to go ahead and bead the other side again, and I'll come right back. I am back, and I am going to now cut the chain on the left side. And I think I'm going to make this about a 20. So I'm going to cut it at this middle. 20 should be long enough. Maybe 20, 22. Maybe 22. A little bit longer. It's kind of cute. I want to be able to see it. So I think 22 would be a good length. So I'm just going to cut this middle jump ring, this ring here. I'd be able to save that. Silver plated, might as well. And then on this side, on the right hand side, I'm going to connect the chain. So I've got 3 around each star here in a little space. Oh, before I do that, I do need to create the center bead, the center drop. So why don't I do that now? So I'm going to use a star and a silver bead here. Not on the top, but probably on the bottom. Yes. So I'm just going to find a head pin. I have a short one here. Actually, I have a couple of different ones that I can use. And be really short there. I could use some chain to hang it down. What do I want to do? Let's see what the star looks like. That is really super cute. I could hang that down just like that. Maybe I'll add a white bead. I think that's cute. This one has like a little chip out of it. So let's try another one. That's kind of cute, but I think I want another silver bead and then the white bead. I think that would be cute. Makes it a little bit longer. I think that's super cute. Let's see, I don't have much room left on this head pin. Kind of like that. So I'm going to go ahead and just make a loop here. So I'm just going to bend it back. Excuse me. Bend up the wire. Make sure it's not sharp. Use my round nose pliers and just turn it towards me to make a loop. And then I'm just going to open that loop up sideways. And I'm going to put it on this carefully without knocking any beads off. And because this is a thin wire, just want to make sure that loop is completely closed so it can't come off. The other way to make sure of that is to make a kind of a wire wrap wire around here, and then for sure it wouldn't come off. I'm just going to straighten this out a little bit. It looks kind of bent on the top. That's better. So now I'm going to put the jump ring back on. I mean the jump ring. I'm going to put the crimp bead back on. Sorry. And then I'm going to put the end of the chain link. And then back through the crimp bead. Okay. Just make sure that that's nice and tight on both sides. Pull that a little closer. You don't want it too close because then when you put the crimp cover on, it won't close right. So you want to leave a little bit of space there. I've learned that a couple times the hard way. Anyways, then you want to use your crimping tool and squeeze that down to make that V, and then trim off that wire. Okay, so on the left side I had 3 of those, so I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, and one little loop, so I'm going to cut it in the middle one here, and then I'll have the same length as the other side. So, oops, sorry, my camera's moving. Not that one. Turn it. The middle one. Okay. Could have saved that jump ring, but that's all right. This one I kind of cut through a little bit on that side there, so I'm just going to cut it off so I don't forget about it next time. Just so it doesn't go flying, put your finger over that. And you can use any chain that you want. So now I've got this. So now you're going to want to put a clasp, and you're going to use 2 jump rings. And I want to find some sterling silver jump rings, so I'm going to grab those really fast. Hopefully I can find one that's open. Most of my jump rings I buy are closed because I like to put the wire around it when I make a full beaded necklace, so I don't want it to fall off. So most of my jump rings are closed jump rings just to make it easier for me. And if you don't have a jump ring, you could definitely easily make your own. I've had to do that a couple of times now because I wasn't able to find one, so I might have to do that again, which if that's the case, I will show you how to do that. Let me just see if I have a jump ring somewhere to make it easier. Let's see. Put the jump ring on. Just want to make sure that it's not going to scratch. It's nice and flush here. And then I just do that by pressing it down just ever so slightly on the top like that. Okay, I finished this necklace. It looks really super cute. Red, white, and blue. I think it's going to be a great sale. I think someone will like it. I hope you like it too. I found out what was wrong with my camera, that why it kept turning off. It was because I was running out of storage space on my phone. So I had to delete a bunch of things, and now it should be fine. It's not giving me a time limit. I'm gonna, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna make another video right after this one. But I want to edit this one fast and get this one out soon. So I think I'll start editing first and send this out, since I haven't sent a video out in a while. And then I'm gonna probably start working on getting some stuff together for my show that's coming up. Again, I'll be at the Alameda Art Show this Sunday, July 3rd from 11 to 2. If you're in the area and want to stop by, I'm booth number 15. Would love to see you down there. Come check out all the stuff I have and say hello. Hope to see you there.